Being able to say that you verified the hardest level in all of Geometry Dash is one of the most prestigious things you can ever achieve in this silly game. But the thing is that accomplishing such a task is also insanely difficult and time-consuming. So one of the worst things that can ever happen in your GD career is going through the painstaking process of verifying a new top 1 extreme demon just to see it get placed at like number 4, way below the top 1. But then, years later, it gets moved up above the former top 1 level. Now, your verified extreme demon is called a robbed top 1, a level that was never placed at the number 1 spot, even though it was the hardest level all along. I think you understand how this can be absolutely devastating. But this brings the question, what is the top 1 level that got robbed the worst? I can guarantee that you've heard people say it is Silent Clubstep, because it went through a 7-year-long verification just to be placed at the 4th spot and moved up when it was already too late. But I think there's a level that had it even worse, and you probably never even thought of it as a retrospective top 1. Before I reveal what it is, I just want to tell you that I have launched memberships for this channel. They come with some amazing perks, like getting early access to new videos or literally being able to force me to beat any extreme demon that is outside the top 700 to make me suffer. Anyway, let's move on. Sonic Wave. Infinity is already an extreme demon with a lot of history, as it took over 5 years to get fully built and went through loads of verifiers. But what's more important to the story is that back when it was verified, in May of 2021, it was meant to be the top 1 extreme demon that finally dethrones Tartarus from the top spot. So the pro player Zanny goes through a painful 6-month verification process and eventually beats the level. But Zanny's worst nightmare comes true, as Sonic Wave Infinity gets placed at top 3 and never gets to be at the top of the demon list. But then 2023 comes around and Tartarus gets moved down below Sonic Wave Infinity, so the story is over, right? I mean, Zanny's verification was the hardest level at the end of the day, so everyone's happy now, right? Well, there's more to it. We all know Tartarus as this legendary top 1 that took the top spot and stood there like an immovable wall, as there were so many attempts to dethrone it, but no level could. Because top 1 projects like the Golden, Hard Machine, Sonic Wave Infinity, and many more were placed below Tartarus, so we know it as the longest reigning top 1 in history, as it only got dethroned by Firework and Slaughterhouse in November of 2021. But the thing is that it never was. You probably caught on by now, but Tartarus was actually dethroned in May of 2021, as opposed to November, by Sonic Wave Infinity, which means that Tartarus was only the hardest extreme demon for about 15 months. But because of that, it's not actually the longest reigning top 1 level in Geometry Dash. So do you know what level actually was at the top for the longest time? Share your guesses in the comments.